Did you know that one of the most revered generals in American history fought for the losing side? General Robert E. Lee, the Confederate commander whose military strategies and leadership left a lasting impact on the Civil War. Robert Edward Lee was born on January 19, 1807, in Stratford Hall, Virginia. Coming from a distinguished family, his father was a hero of the Revolutionary War, and his mother was part of the influential Carter family. Lee excelled in his studies and graduated second in his class from the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1829. He quickly built a reputation as a skilled and disciplined officer. Lee's early military career saw him serve with distinction in the Mexican-American War, where he was noted for his reconnaissance and engineering skills. His performance in battles like Cerro Gordo and Chapultepec earned him recognition and respect among his peers and superiors, including General Winfield Scott. When the Civil War erupted in 1861, Lee faced a profound dilemma. Despite his loyalty to the Union, his deep-rooted ties to Virginia led him to decline an offer to command the Union forces. Instead, he chose to defend his home state, joining the Confederacy. This decision set the stage for his prominent role in the Civil War. Lee's strategic brilliance was evident from the outset. He was appointed commander of the Army of Northern Virginia in June 1862, and his leadership was soon put to the test. One of his first major engagements was the 7 Days Battles, where he successfully defended Richmond from Union General George McClellan's forces. Lee's aggressive tactics and willingness to take risks paid off, and he pushed the Union Army back from the Confederate capital. Lee's knack for strategy shone brightly at the Second Battle of Bull Run in August 1862. Teaming up with General Stonewall Jackson, Lee orchestrated a decisive Confederate victory, outmaneuvering Union General John Pope and demonstrating his ability to coordinate complex operations across large distances. However, it was the Battle of Antietam in September 1862 that truly tested Lee's mettle. In what became the bloodiest single-day battle in American history, Lee's army fought fiercely against Union forces led by General McClellan. Although the battle ended in a tactical draw, Lee's invasion of the North was halted, and it provided President Lincoln the opportunity to issue the Emancipation Proclamation. Lee's most famous and arguably most controversial battle was the Battle of Gettysburg in July 1863. Seeking to strike a decisive blow in the North, Lee led his army into Pennsylvania. The three-day battle was a turning point in the war, marked by intense fighting and significant casualties on both sides. On the third day of battle, Lee made the fateful decision to launch a direct assault on the center of the Union lines, known as Pickett's Charge. Despite the bravery of his men, the attack failed disastrously, resulting in massive Confederate losses. Gettysburg was a devastating blow to Lee's army and marked the beginning of the Confederacy's decline. Lee's leadership was characterized by his calm demeanor, meticulous planning, and deep concern for his men. He was often seen riding among his troops, inspiring confidence and loyalty. His ability to inspire and motivate his soldiers was legendary, and he earned the affectionate nickname Marse Robert. Lee was also known for his humility and willingness to listen to his subordinates. He valued the opinions of his generals and often incorporated their suggestions into his plans. This collaborative approach helped foster a strong sense of camaraderie and trust within the Confederate ranks. Amidst the grim realities of war, Lee's sense of humor occasionally surfaced. One anecdote tells of a time when a young officer, eager to impress, approached Lee and said, "General, my men are ready to follow you to the death." Lee, with a twinkle in his eye, replied, "That's excellent, young man, but for now, let's try to make the Yankees do the dying." Despite his tactical genius, the odds were increasingly stacked against Lee as the war dragged on. The Union's superior resources and manpower gradually wore down the Confederate forces. Lee's last significant battle was the Siege of Petersburg, a prolonged and grueling conflict that ended with the fall of Richmond in April 1865. On April 9, 1865, Lee met with Union General Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox Courthouse to surrender his army, effectively ending the Civil War. Lee's dignified surrender and his subsequent efforts to promote reconciliation between the North and South earned him respect from both former enemies and supporters. If you enjoyed this journey into the past and want to uncover more hidden stories, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel Ancient to Now, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. and stay curious.